My dog ate my phone. Another valid excuse. Is snow getting away from you? Let me see. Snow, 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 snow. Yeah, there's the full retrace. What about it? Like, that's the play. It's either full retrace or bleed out. Just missed it. Yeah. Don't look at it if you missed it. Like, I've seen that advice so often that I take that advice. I missed it. It's just that it's not useful for me to FOMO about it. If I have another play, though, if I have another idea of a play, I'll watch it. But why watch it? Yeah, I've heard that advice a lot, and by pro traders, other pro traders, and um, it works. Because there's really no reason to be looking at it other than to study it to know next time that's a possibility. But you already knew that's a possibility. you know. All right. We are live, and I got to get that up on TikTok as well. You got what? 289. What did you get? 289. But you got the market yesterday? Talking about Qs. Yeah, got a QQQ calls. Good. And wrote it 10 points. Hell yeah. Excellent. Excuse me. All right. We are now live on what's said DIK talk. Because that's what it is. TikTok. And so a few seconds here, and then we'll go over the get Chris. I know you're there watching. So did you understand? So yesterday I was showing you investment grade corporate bonds, and you can see that the chart follows the exactly TLT. This is face value. So as far as like you might be concerned, see that the face value has plenty of ways to go. But we're still not incredibly super late to the game. But also what I was saying is that LQD is the same shape. It responds to the rates out there, to the base rate in the same manner. And the nice thing is over on corporate bonds, you can get 40 and 50-year bonds, which is more than 30 years. And so that causes their value at, say, 4% or by whatever you can get them at, to have more face value, so that when rates go down, something with 50 years that pays out really well is worth a lot more than something that doesn't. So what I did is I got these Comcast ones, and I feel pretty good about them. I'm watching them. I'm up like 0.5%. I got like a 40-year, or might have been 50-year, expires in like 2062 or something. And it was at 6% when I got it, yield to maturity. That's better than the 30-year bonds. It's not as guaranteed, so I can see why it's different. I can see why people would choose the 30 years or want to choose the 30 years. But, what are we doing with it? And do we really think Comcast is going to go bankrupt? I mean, I don't see that. So, and it is a A-rated corporate bond and not callable. So that's pretty cool. It means it can't be taken away. Yeah, I think the idea here is to hold it for like 2 years, buy real estate with it, with the money, with the face value money that depreciated without selling potentially. So margined against, because at that time rates will be much lower. You could transfer them over to IBKR. They'll give you a much better margin rate, by the way. And then buy property, and well, there you go. And getting that 6% the whole time. And whether or not you get out of the bonds or not is a function of if rates start going up again. Because if rates started to go up again, then the bond's value would go down. And you would know when that's going to happen because the Fed would be raising rates, and you would know it would be because it came after a situation where they stimulated the economy and printed money and caused inflation, because that's why they raised rates to battle inflation. And inflation wouldn't, what I'm saying? Like, we're talking 7 to 10 years from now. So I feel it's quite the solid play. And I think you do too. And that's why we're so fucking pissed that we missed buying much more. I only got I think in the end, about $20,000 of allocation. I would have liked maybe 50, 60, 80, 100. But what I'm saying is I'll probably get the 40-year Comcast bonds, but I need to diversify. I'm not going to put all my money into one compartment. So yeah, let's find some more. Yeah, later today, in a little bit, as a matter of fact. Let's do that. All right. So over to the market. We've got about 14 minutes until the market opens. Obviously, yesterday, near the close of the day, was a very impressive moment and day on the market. And it looks like probably, to my just quick estimation, it was a top three, maybe the third or fourth greenest day, largest move green on the market this entire year. And it did that with only 2.5 hours of trading, with only the last third of the day. So today could be monstrous if we even get, half that reaction continuation. However, let's see if I can get some moving averages up here. Yeah, they are up there. I just got to turn them on. Oh, it's kind of hard to see now. A lot of indicators here. But we do have the 200 moving average overhead on the S&P 500. We closed above it yesterday, so that's actually pretty good. But over on the growth stocks, on the Qs, we have a ways to go there. That may be what we do today, or halfway to it. So on the Qs, we might be looking at 300 or 304, that range there, as far as for continuation. It's really hard to say that today we won't be continuing. But if we don't continue, easy enough, then we're going in the opposite direction and we're fading. And that'll be met with a lot of retracement, congestion, and chop if we do retrace. I don't think we just drop for no reason, other than we do have some economic data coming at 10 a.m. I think it was. Some further economic data. ISM manufacturing PMI. And then we have at 9:45 global manufacturing PMI final revision numbers. A Fed speaker starts speaking at 9:30, right when the market opens. And then tomorrow we have unemployment and non-farm payrolls. So we still have a lot of economic data in front of us. But the market moved yesterday very strongly on that information and closed strong, and is set up for continuation today. There's probably about a 70% chance we continue today. So it's important to understand that bias, so that you can know, on the 1 minute chart, on the intraday chart, to be going after longs. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab some long right here just before the market opens. There we go. And we'll see where that goes from there, because there's a little bit of a support area here, but we probably will sweep liquidity right underneath this congestion area here. Let me show you. Probably sweep this liquidity here, and then potentially move up for the rest of the day. Possibly, we might even go lower. We'll see. We have a lot of room because overnight, London went as low as down there, and so maybe we go down there and then go up. We'll see. That would be putting in a very nice candle on the daily chart. That would put a continuation hammer on, and boy, we'd really be off to the races. By the way, in about a month, we'll be back here. So even if we were to run and you're going to be like, oh shit, I missed it. Don't get in halfway here or tomorrow or whatever. Don't get in late to the game. You're either getting in now and you know what you're going to be getting into, or you got in yesterday and you're going to hold through it all. But don't get in, if this goes on a massive run. You have to wait for a pullback. And by the way, like I said, in about a month, we'll be back right here, retesting. This is a unmitigated, imbalanced area on the daily charts. And usually, if this is the beginning of the bull market and the end of the bear market right here, it will come back and it will touch that again in about 3 weeks. So do not get all worried about it and get too much FOMO. You'll be fine. That said, today, this morning is the moment to go all in on a whole bunch of shit. So if this stuff starts to continue, Bill O'Neill from How to Make Money in Stocks created many 200 millionaires traders, probably the most ever. And his advice was always on a moment like this to go at least 50% in, if not 60 or 70% all in, and then figure it out later in the day or in a couple of days. But for now, you don't want to be sitting around. Pick something, throw some darts at a wall, get the fuck in. That is what he said. That's his advice. And he's created a lot of brilliant millionaires, 100 millionaires, 200 millionaire traders. So this is the moment, maybe. And because of that alone, you got to go after it. So this morning, what to get in, that's another discussion. And I'll be hunting for that for the first hour or two on the market. But if you don't know, then just go after like Apple and the tried and trues, Microsoft, anything you know of, but fucking do it, so that's the real point that he made there, is that you don't want to sit on that on a moment like this. Just do it. Do it. Oh man, the song on that is really great. I love that. Actually, I think I can play that without getting shut down. Let's go do that. I love it. I don't know. It probably will cancel it out of my microphone, but make your dreams come true. There we go. It's coming through on TikTok at least. Um, anyway, so just do it. Invest in the market today, if only for half a day. Figure it out by the end of the day. But go fucking all in today. Get your money in wherever it's got to go, into good growth stocks with great prospects and decent charts. And if by the end of the day it's gone really sour, you know, um, either get out or have hedged that, right before that. You can get all in, and then you can get puts on your same positions. So now you're in, and you're not even participating in the move yet. You're just sussing it out. At least you're in. You can remove the puts the moment things start to work out. You can keep them on if they're not working out. The idea, though, is to pick some stocks, get in, just do it. Just do it. All right. And go big. Go big. That's what Bill O'Neill said. And you want to listen to Bill O'Neill. Got your eyes on KR, just pick something. Really, when the market goes, you kind of can't go wrong. But if you can use any judgment sense that you have at all within you, if you have what it takes, it's going to work. If it should have, it's going to work. If it should have, because you have the killer instinct. Just do it. And if you don't, you're going to find that out. All right, so let's go check out the Momo stocks. We've got 3 minutes until the market opens. Netflix. Let me take a look at Netflix. That could be something that we go ahead and do it. Nah, Netflix is not it. Not it. You want to have something that's ideally, uh, just yesterday finally hit a 52-week high. It needs to be a really fresh territory, and not with a ton of congestion. Don't go after beaten down losers. You need to find something that is just hanging out right at all-time highs, and then yesterday it snapped, or today it's going to snap, or this morning there it is, it snapped. That's what you want to be looking for. So that's not it. If anybody has anything for me to look at, I'm happy to look at it. No, it's not Meta, but that could be a good investment, possibly for 2 years. But it Meta does not show the signatures of short-term high growth. No. KR, let's take a look at that. KR somewhat, yeah, it's been on quite the run, but it did get beaten down a lot recently. But if your instinct is on KR, you could be right. It could be forming a bowl there. Look at that cup. I don't know if you can see that. There's a lot of lines, but yeah, KR could be good. Anything else? Let me know. We're looking at RMED. It's been fading out for a Momo play. CRM might be a short from 148, from 150, really. I think it's going to retest 150, and then you could try short. If it doesn't work out, you'd flip and go long over 152. And had ER, always does well after ER. Nice. All right, market's going to open any moment here. By the way, yeah, we got to talk about the direction on the day. Well, I guess we did. Yeah, we might get continuation. And I'm expecting some liquidity sweep here, which could be a sharp move down, followed by a move up. Just do it. How much of that were you guys able to hear over there? Because I know that it does the mic canceling effect. It pretty much went dead right away, probably. All right. Market is open. I'm getting MMAT, RLP alerts. Tusk. Tusk. Key. Back a little. L. No. Netflix opening lower than yesterday's high. PDSB. PDS. No, that's not the kind of, you don't want to do this with a biotech. Yeah, Armed not doing anything. Netflix starting to get bought up. It's going to move. It seems the market is intent on moving at least to London's lows, probably in an attempt to pick up some liquidity before going higher. OKTA running, let's see. Yeah, OKTA just popped over pre-market high of 63 and is now at 64. So, and it's an earnings release, so that's a day swing technique. Get in the OKTA with a stop at 60. If you're going to get at least 2 to 1 out of that, then it's going to have to go to 70 out, and it might. PAFO halted up, says Reanimated Mind. PAFO. There's the CRM short. It never got to 150, but you could definitely get it on the crack of pre-market low, 147. It's now at 145. PAFO is halted up. Well, let's keep an eye on PAFO. PAFO. Damn, just missed an entrance right there. Shelf reversal. We're likely going to move higher. Heard nothing. Oh man, it was playing the whole time. It was awesome. It's too bad you missed it. Everybody missed it. But over on TikTok, it didn't have the filter on. I don't know why the fuck it does that. If you play sound from your computer, it should share it. Oh, I know. Let me see here. Share computer sound. All right. I'm just going to do it again for the purposes of testing. You guys can tell me, does it come through? Here we go. Let's see. History. Okay. And then okay, I'm going to click share computer sound. Now you guys tell me if you can hear it better this time.
Dream success. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah, I hear it now.
Or anyone else will quit, and you're not gonna stop there. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it.
Nothing is impossible.
Do it. Make your dreams come true. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just do it. Don't let your
I'll let it play.
Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said no. You're gonna wake up and work hard.
Yesterday you said tomorrow.
You're gonna wake up and stop giving up. You're gonna wake up and work hard at. You're gonna wake up and make your dreams come true. Don't let your dreams be dreams. What are you waiting
Don't let your
for?
dreams
Yesterday you said
be
tomorrow.
dreams.
Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said no. You're gonna wake up and work hard at. You're gonna wake up and stop giving up. You're gonna wake up and work hard at. You're gonna wake up and wake up. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Nothing is impossible. Do it. Make your dreams come true. Yes you can. Yes you can. Yes you can. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Nothing is impossible.
Yeah, totally, RJ. I agree. All right, the market just moved up and over this support area. This is a zone that it created, and it may bounce and continue to high of the day, and that's where I'm going. Exit this long that I'm in. Got slightly late. If your stock Discord doesn't
Alert.
get you this hyped, then what are you doing? That's what I'm saying right there. So do it. Get yourself fully invested in the market. Like right now. Just for a swing trade. If you're a swing trader and you're a high growth swing trader, then that's the style. You put 60, 70, 80% all in, like 100%. If it's working. Nice move on OKTA. Let's see. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, from 64, 63 and a half entry there. If you can get in, you can put a stop at 60 and maybe get all the way to 70 today on OKTA using the day swinging technique. Oh, I'm going to have to cut out at break even there as we cut through this zone. Now, what I would like to know is I'm going to be checking out what's really strong relative strength on the market today. If I can get anything that matches up and looks good with high growth theory. Come try, what's that? Bombs trying to put in a bullish path. Meanwhile, snow is really going. Yeah, comms went from yesterday's close at 9 cents. It's now at 12.3 cents. Ford. Oh. Tesla. No. SPGI. MCO. No. AM. APA. Ah. Okay. Oil. Doesn't look amazing, but APA. I'll make a short list and put it into list of potentials. Netflix. That and said no. I think you could get to 400 from here, and let me see if that's 20% or more. Yeah, it is. So I would say Netflix, yes. Yes on Netflix. And I'm going to go get that allocation now since it's doing so well. While you tune into the show here. And the moves usually take a week or two. Most likely 1 to 3 weeks. So a 2-month out option would be just fine. Oh God, that's going to be loud. It's going to go bring. Sound, hurry. Boom, there we go. You guys were about to get your ears blasted off, and mine too. All right. I just went big on Netflix. Tops is trading. All right. PAFO opened. It hit 8. PAFO, PAFO. Yeah, I'll look at AZO. Tops up 50%. Okay. Yeah, and you might previous spikes on tops last 2 days, 3 days, so you might hold this here because this is like day 1, day 2. So you can get into tops, put your risk smaller and stop out at like $3. So almost $2 of risk. So don't go too big in size on tops. That's a penny stock trade. Hold for 1 to 3 days if it behaves. So you want me to check out AZO? Let's see. There you go, AutoZone. Fuck yeah, Jesus Christ, that was insane. Today's not the day to get in though because it's pulling back. You don't want to get on pulling back, but you can watch it. Maybe an entrance will happen. The thing is, I'd much rather get AutoZone in a month or 2 or 3 when it's pulled back at least to the 50 moving average, let alone the 100. So I'm gonna put alert on that right now. Let me know when that comes, when that day comes. There. No, I don't have to worry about it anymore. Costco. There are a lot of people asking about Costco. Hell no. Mm-mm. They do have increasing revenue and profit margins the last 2 quarters. And then annual growth, of course. But it's just not set up right. It's just not looking strong. So sorry. No. But feel free to give me more to look at. Ford, MCO, CDN, AMTA, PA, EVN, DVN. You know, Devon is kind of at that pulled back point. See, Devon right now is at that point in which you would have wanted to wait several months for. So Devon might be really good right here. DVN, it might be nothing but upside. So I will even put an alert out on that just based on everything. Now, energy is still a sector that might deflate, but it's worth the risk. And I did get into Netflix, as you know. Is that Devon risk? Now it's at $70. Worst case scenario risk is to 50 roughly. And it's at like 70, so it's a $5.50 risk. It's my 8% risk. That's just about perfect. So that's the worst case scenario. So the risk is 550 per share, to as little as I'd say yesterday's low, 67 from here, which is about $3. That alert going out on Devon in high growth swing 100 channel. Still watching Avgo. I mean, I'm happy to look at it. Let's see. But first, I want to grab some Devon. I'm getting the January 65 strike, which is about 70 delta, but it's very liquid, really tight spread, very nice pricing on that. So I'm going in now, grabbing that. I didn't get filled. Oh, there we go. Got filled at the mid and now in Devon. Devon and Netflix. I guess I should let people know I alerted Netflix. All right. Now the market is making that move up to the high of the day. Definitely continues to be tricky. Today it wants to be a little bit more tricky. Yesterday, nice and smooth. PP. What stock is that? Because I'm getting an ETF coming up. Yeah, I'm not getting chart here for that. All right. Oh, it's an ETF, you said? PP. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know why, but let me see here. Yeah, I'm getting nothing but 1 day's worth of pricing on that. Maybe it's a new ETF. It's not going anywhere. It's like at 21. OKTA is at 65.5 now. Netflix doing well. And looking for more potential here. Money at. Interesting. All right. Now back to Devin, CCI, DHR. Yes, Camille. It might be a little bit more rougher of a ride, but that today in general will end up possibly up. FIS, ICI. ICU. I'm not sure if that's ICI or ICU. JCI. Nah. It's back. No. Nike. No. It's going to be a slow rise, but I'm looking for high growth, fast, extreme, massive growth. ADSK, MMM, TMO. Love that stock last year, or the year before, rather. GS. HES looking very nice. Apple about to break a high. I was going to get Apple. Apple's not really that set up. HES. Man, I'm going to have to put this on a watch. Is all. But I'm going to need to know when it pulls back some more. MasterCard, no. Shopify, maybe we'd be making a really early call, but it looks possible. It looks like next quarter's reporting may flip over to being profitable, increased revenue coming right out of this economic slowdown, and it has had annual. Shopify might be it. Shopify might be really good. Yeah. Whether or not this is the exact moment to get in remains to be seen, but I like it. Yeah, I will alert Shopify. That's the fundamental signature, and it's at a great TA bottom reversal point. Man, you have to have a huge risk on that, unfortunately. Just gonna have to go with if you get lucky and it doesn't go below today's low, 41.26. So at 262, your risk would be 262. Oh man. Anybody in RLP with me? ARLP? It could be the most perfect earliest entry that we got the other day on that. Without being Nostradamus and seeing the future, we might have really picked that up right before it blasts off. Not that it has a whole heck of a lot to go. Maybe it goes to 29, 30 here from 24. Good. Whole bunch tied up in RDEX. Let's see if that's turning around. And it is. Puts off of that now and let it. Bye, RDEX. Bye. Offo hanging around 730. I already took that off to put up Apple. Top's going sideways. OKTA continues. It's at 66.20. The profitability target on that is something like 69.70. I looked at NEM. AVXL. What the fuck was that? Swear to God, man, I hate that sound. Why can't I sell my position? Let's see. Maybe there's another order hanging out. TM. What was I looking at right before that? Shit. I wanted to get in it. Shoot. Oh, you are? Awesome, man. Yeah, Netflix still going. I'm definitely getting gains on Netflix. I'm up about half a grand just on the day on Netflix. Let's see. But trying to figure out. I was just about wanting to get into something. Jeez. It was something somebody said. Card. It wasn't that. Oh, Shopify. It's alerted. All right. That is so strange why they won't. ArdX. I'm out. Go to Shopify and see what will work. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Wow. Oh my God. Some of the spreads on Shopify options are incredibly good. But the biggest open interest is 42 January, 42 strike. And the spread on that is pretty damn good. Take it. Whoa, the market just popped. Was that the 10 o'clock news? Yes, it was. Market up, and now it's down again. And the news is ISM manufacturing PMI reported at 49. Consensus was 49.8. So a little bit worse than expected. But meanwhile, global manufacturing a little bit slightly better than expected. All right. So a humbling report came out to slow the market down a little bit. Calm, still chopping around 13 cents. Yeah, Apple came way down on that. Gee whiz. That really affected Apple. But, I wouldn't touch Apple in so much anyway, as far as trying to be in it for several days or something. It's just not at the right point. It's weak. It's weakly set up. Did I get that Shopify? I did. Okay, good. Aha. All right. There we go. Nice. Right. All right. Let's take a look. Tops is starting to move, guys. Tops. That's an entry on tops, a momentum type of entry coming out of a base on tops. Did anybody build a position on that VWAP base there at 450? It's now hitting 5, and the high of the day is 523. So it's about to break through, and tops with a lot of prospect there. Like I said, you might want to be in that for 2 or 3 days. And now let's see what the final market reaction is here. Okay. Apple really got hammered on that. Continuing to look through relative strength stocks to find some hidden gems. Going to go past SLB. No. IQV. Anyway, IQV, no. XEL, no. DLR, that'd be the Dollar Tree. Oh, Digital Realty Trust. Okay. No. GPN, no. X. Ah, I just automatically said no, but yeah, okay, but I wouldn't invest in it. Looks slow. Looks strong, but slow. And how's CRM crapping out? Let's take At 147, I think. Wow, win as low as 142. That was definitely a beautiful bleed out play. The 147 break down to 142. That was pretty much the play. Maybe exit at 144. That's where it's at right now. Or let it sit through the pivots. Just do it. Next time I'll turn on computer sound and we'll have that. You have a day swing. What? Tops, few day swing trade? Yes. 2 days probably. But you need to know what you're doing. You need to be able to exit when you're supposed to. So you trade that at your own risk. And tomorrow we have some strong economic data also. That'd be the non-farm payrolls and another unemployment report. Market continues to stay humble. Looking at the overall chart on the Qs, that puts today as day 2 continuation after swing low. And that's why you're seeing a compressed day today. I mean, yeah, a big move yesterday. And today, it's not really digesting. It's just, it's attempting to find maximum, in my opinion. And maybe it'll start digesting this afternoon. So pulling back a little bit. If not, then tomorrow might be digestion day. So now that you're potentially fully invested, if you're a high growth swing trader, you may want to put protection on those positions, like puts, in other words, until you can get decent continuation on the market. Protect your capital, which is now in play. All right, I'm going to go through a few more, and that'll be it on the day. Wells Fargo, Dollar Tree. Applied Materials. Schwab looks fine, looks good, but it's not high growth. It looks pretty good though. If you had to put a bank into your portfolio, well, it looks pretty damn good. All right, continuing on. Otter, I looked at that earlier. No. JP Morgan. ALB. Declining annual sales, increasing quarterly sales and profitability and profit margin. Albemarle Corporation, chemicals. I guess they're just profiting off of inflation, so not so much of a good play. ALB KLAC. Yeah. Don't remember what I made on that run yesterday. Not much because I'm mostly in bonds now. Mostly located in bonds. Lithium, which one? KLAC? That's semiconductors. Maybe you're talking about ALB. KLAC looks decent. Can't say I love this recent dip, although it might have been an opportunity. KLAC supposed to look outstanding. What does KLAC do? Electronics technology, semiconductors. Why does KLAC look so good? Run. Well, anyway, it's got to be on my radar, but it's not an entry day today. Add alert. But it's definitely one to watch. Very interesting. Yeah, Albemarle. Okay. ALB. X, that'd be the steel company. Now, sideways. And their fundamentals have been fading. And it looks like next quarter is going to be not profitable. That'll be their first not profitable quarter in a long time. Somebody said something else. Bedu. Okay, let's see. And I want to look at Baba as well. No. Baba. No. What else here? Okay, Berkshire. Yeah, now is not the time on Berkshire. It's probably 50 in a year. Market's breaking to new lows on the open market. Wow, it's actually got a lot of momentum. I'm going to add short right there and target overnight lows. Vapo. Got an alert about Vapo. Let's see. Yeah, don't know where Vapo is going, but it was at 90 cents and now it's at $1.24. So that's a pretty huge gain in just a couple of. Investors just immediately lost confidence when Apple started to fall. I think that's what's going on, and we are dropping like a brick right now. We're coming up on where I want to potentially exit. Very carefully here. That's it for me right there. Exiting. I think it delayed my exit and I lost $1 or $2. That's fine. All right, you guys. That's a good morning to you. It's been about 45 minutes of open market trading. Hopefully that got you a sense of what you need to be doing today. Just do it. Yeah, definitely. Figure it out during or later. Okay. Let's go move into the group, and you can continue to trade in the momentum area and market trading rooms and watch the alert channels. All right, guys. Thanks again. See you tomorrow. See you later. Top's doing great. Still got your eye on comms. Okay.